Smoke weed, son. Oh, shit.
I need a Krabby Patty.
Okay, I am not gonna blow it this time. Bun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! Bun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! Bun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! Bun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! No! That's not right! No! That's not right! Bun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles. No. Mustard down, bun, stop, down. Where's the patty go? Bun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles. No. Mustard down, bun, stop, down. Where's the patty go? Bun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles.
Faces the place.
Mustard down, bun, stop, down. Where's the patty go?
Comparatively speaking to the Macho Man
I
Randy
got
Savage,
it.
you are
It's all very clear to me now, Mr. Krabs.
It is?
Yes! I finally realized that I can do it! I can do it, Mr. Krabs! I'm a failure!
speaking to the Macho Man
No,
Randy
you
Savage,
get
you
it,
are
you crustaceous cheapskate! I can't make a double Krabby Patty with the works! I can't put a patty on a bun with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles,
Well,
and top bun together in that
You're
order!
gonna have to have a surgery on your
I can't
testicles.
put a patty
So,
on a bun with
I'm gonna cut open your
cheese,
scrotum.
onions, tomatoes, ketchup,
how about
mustard,
that?
pickles, and top bun together in that order!
What?
Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand aquarium emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me for Simpsons Trivia 2 is intern Bitey.
That's right. It's me, intern Christy.
Yes.
And Fluval,
What?
I seem to be suffering with a little bit of space flu.
Of course you are, what with your
This
lowly
evening.
third-dimensional body.
Exactly. But you know what the only cure is?
More cowbell?
Oh, I was going to say more Simpsons trivia.
Well, then I have
But
good news for you, because tonight is Simpsons Trivia Intern Itchy and Scratchy, because you can go to crowd.live and enter the code MVQAT. That's most
more.
valuable
Oh,
quark and Tuvok.
most valuable,
Most valuable
quark?
quark. Oh, no, here we go. MVQAT. Marge very quickly answers trivia.
Yes.
You know what I think about these trivia questions?
What's that?
I just think they're neat.
Ah! I do too, Fluval. That's so interesting how we have that. Like, we're so simpatico on that issue.
Trivia embiggens the smallest.
Exactly. It's true, but you shouldn't say it. Fluval can say whatever Fluval wishes. It's called... Well, I was going to say it's called the First Amendment, but it's called...
It's called Fluval does what Fluval wants.
Does what Fluval wants.
The first Fluv Amendment.
The highest law.
Yeah. If you go to
Above all
crowd.live
other
and enter the
laws.
code MVQAT, you can play against players like Dank Scorpio. And Where's Poochie and Maggie's pacifier noise. And
Oh, that didn't
Pimpsons.
Pimpsons. Love
Pimpsons.
this.
Not Pimsons like Hank Pym.
Or like a Pim's cup.
MVQAT. Quat. Cut.
Cut. Cut.
You know, QAT is a Scrabble word.
It is.
Much like Quijibo.
What does it mean?
What?
What does QAT mean?
I just know it's a Scrabble word.
Don't all the Scrabble words have to be real words?
Yeah, it doesn't mean everyone knows them.
I mean, I know that you're clearly
No, I
just
know,
tricking
but
me, Fluval, because
I
you
know.
know all.
It's a shrub.
Oh, it's a shrub.
It's a shrub of the staff
What?
tree family that is cultivated in the Middle East and Africa for its leaves and buds, which are used for the source of a habituating stimulant when chewed or used as tea.
I know of a stimulant.
Also,
That comes
Opala,
from
Crustiala, and Millhouse, and seasons 3 through 9 make seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through.
Exactly.
Seasons 3 through 9 make seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through.
And don't forget to get out your bingo
Yes, go to
cards.
bingobaker.com, hashtag 66330B, 6F6B33535B
Oh, it's supposed to be 1 through 8.
to play trivia.
Sure.
Oh, I see. Seasons 3 through 9 makes these. Okay, yeah. And I call the big one Bloggy.
Ah. I do love that.
That would have been such a fun, divisive question is when did The Simpsons get bad?
Oh, that would have been a really good one.
Because that is a hotly debated topic.
It's gotten better.
It's gotten better again, yeah. They looped around.
Yeah. The latest ones have been lovely, except for the one where they do, like, a rap about how the world is falling apart and the job market sucks.
Yeah, that one's just rough.
Too real.
But,
Too real.
I mean, at least
Yeah.
they're on the part of, like, the middle class has been squeezed.
Squeezed. Like I squeezed.
Exactly. No, I
this
mostly
Anakin.
agree with you. There's, like, bad episodes, but there's always been bad episodes.
True.
Well, no, there hasn't always been bad episodes.
There have been, like, where it suddenly got really homophobic for some reason.
The reason it got homophobic is because it became the 2000s.
Like, it went from being, like, not homophobic to, like, really homophobic.
Like, it went from doing a Homer's Phobia, which won a GLAAD award, to just having homophobic jokes all over it, and transphobic jokes.
Transphobic jokes, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was weird how it's weird seeing a show go from GLAAD award-winning episode with John Waters to, like, Homer being casually homophobic and the show agreeing with him.
Yeah. Homerphobic.
Well, the episode's Homer's Phobia. Yeah, they went from 1999 to 2001, and I don't know what happened.
What could have possibly happened?
What could have changed everything? I think, for one, that it was the release of the George in the Jungle movie.
George of the Jungle.
Except that was 1997, you fools. None of you pointed it out.
Oh my god, you tricked us again, Fluval. You're so tricksy tonight. It
Yeah.
certainly did not help.
More accurately, I think it was the release of Me, Myself, and Irene. Or Titan AE. Or The Patriot. It was the release of The Patriot. That's what changed it all.
And all of those came out in, what, the year 2000?
Yeah, so did X-Men and Shanghai Noon and Dragonheart, A New Beginning. And Memento and The Cell and Nightfall and The Beach. Not the one that makes you old, though.
Okay, I was like, but...
We've, I think, given you plenty of time to join our game of trivia. If you want to, you can still join even once it's underway.
That's right.
But here comes question number 1 after the trademark crowd per countdown. Here
Trademarked,
we go.
yeah.
Where does Homer sleep? In a race car bed or in a big bed with his wife? Does Homer sleep in a race car bed or in a big bed with his wife? Do you know the answer to this one? Intern Slumber.
Thank you so much. I'm intern Christy. Thank you so much. I do know the answer to this one. But I would like to be able to drive a car in my sleep. I often am driving in my dreams, and it's usually one of those situations where I'm like, for some reason, I feel like I shouldn't be driving right now. I keep almost hitting people. And then, like, I get really worked up about it. And then the next day, like, when I'm awake, I'll, like, try and operate a motor vehicle and be all like, wait a minute, am I good to drive? And then I'm like, no, Emily, it's okay. I mean, Christy, it's okay. It was just
it's
a
weird
dream.
that they call you that.
It's true. That's the fake name that I go by in your lowly dimension.
Well, let's see
because every bitch is named Emily in your
Let's
lowly
go to
dimension.
video evidence to find out the correct answer.
Life is great, Homer.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. Today I drank a beer in the bathroom.
You went down the hall.
Yeah. And another great thing, you get your own bed.
Ooh.
I sleep in a racing car. Do you?
Do
I sleep in a
you?
big bed with my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, as you can see.
Also, a great comeback whenever, like, children and teenagers are trying to trash talk you on online games.
Yeah. Oh, you killed me? Well, I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
Like, sorry, I'm an adult.
Wait, oh no, my Helldivers 2 loadout is suboptimal? Well, I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what you all picked. One of you said in a race car bed. 8 of you
Who
said in a
said
big bed
it?
with his wife. The correct answer is in a big bed with his wife. And Pimpsons is the only one to lose answers on that, lose points on that question. Lose answers. And where's Poochie gained the most points? They gained 954. While, again, Pimpsons, the only one with a negative score so far, with negative 656. As we go to question number 2. Who is the world-famous creator of Cosmic Wars, which is the Simpsons parody of Star Wars? Is that George Kralak, Lucas George, Randall Curtis, or Rod N. Berry?
Rod N. Berry.
Now, do I know why that image isn't loading? I do, but I won't tell you.
Are you telling me he has never slept in a race car bed? I've never slept in a race car bed. And I think that my life is less fulfilled because of it.
I also the question didn't say where has Homer slept. It said where does Homer sleep. Homer has slept lots of places, but he sleeps in a big bed with his wife.
Don't you love
Hello,
humans and
Hunter.
grammar?
You can go to
Hunter.
crowd.live and enter the code MVQAT to join our game of trivia. It's also pinned to the top of the chat, where you'll get to play against Opala Crustiala. Where's Poochie? Seasons 3 through 9 make seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through 8. I call the big one Bloggy Dank Scorpio, just like Bart. Maggie's pacifier noise, Millhouse, and Pimpsons.
Pimpsons.
And we just answered question number 2, so there's still plenty of time for you to win our game of trivia.
That's right. It's still anyone's game.
Yes, let's see what people have picked. 3 of you said George Kralak. 1 of you said Lucas George. 2 said Randall Curtis. 2 said Roddenberry. The correct answer is Randall Curtis.
Why is it
And
Randall Curtis?
I don't, because
Who's
it's Tony
that?
Randall and Tony Curtis's last names. I don't know why
Who's
it's the.
Tony Randall and
They're
Tony
both actors.
Curtis?
They're actors.
What's special about them?
That doesn't. There's no. I think it's because Curtis kind of sounds like Lucas.
Who is Curtis? And who does he look like?
Well, this is what?
Who is Tony Curtis?
An actor.
But, like, what would I know him from? Oh, he's old.
He's dead.
He was in... Wait.
He was in Some Like It Hot.
Okay. Wow. In this picture, he looks... Okay, I'm going to send you a picture to your Mind Palace. Because he looks exactly like... He looks exactly like
Tony
Nick
Curtis?
Offerman. No, he looks like Nick Offerman. You have to see this picture.
Okay, where you said? Okay,
I sent
see
it in your Mind Palace.
I
yes.
see it. Okay.
Y'all, Ew, he's old and dead.
Okay.
Wait, who's Randall?
Tony Randall.
Tony Randall.
Because none of you did the redeem.
Wait, are they both named Randall or Tony?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's why people think he was named for them. But yeah, he really does look like Nick Offerman in this photo.
Right? Doesn't he look exactly like Nick Offerman? He looks like if Nick Offerman
Oh, yeah.
20 years ago was in a TOS episode of Star Trek.
He's Jamie Lee Curtis's father.
Oh.
That's what you'd know him from.
Well, that's fair.
And hello, Hunter Epic Trivia. Thank you for joining our game.
Okay, and Tony Randall.
This is our segment, Who Do They Look Like, where we show celebrities to
Tony
intern
Randall?
Bitey.
Pull up Tony Randall because you know who he looks like?
Well,
but I know who he looks like.
Okay,
I have real people that he looks like. He looks a little like Gomez Adams in that picture.
Or John Aston?
But I thought that he looked like
You mean John Aston, right? Which
yes.
Gomez?
Yes, the one with the eyeliner, the old one.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see it.
Just give him a little wild look in his eye and a mustache and some lid line, you know?
Yeah, he does look like Normcore Gomez Adams.
Yes. He also a little bit looks like the guy who interns Emily and Forrest may have seen do improv. And they're also on the Thrilling Adventure Hour.
Paul F. Tompkins?
No.
Oh.
And they're also on The Good Place.
He's Mark Evan Jackson.
Yes,
He's Sparks
Mark Evan
Nevada,
Jackson.
Marshall on Mars.
Yes.
Where we saw him with the Cobranauts as he opened for Gethard and Sager.
Who's Hal Lublin?
Another person on the Thrilling Adventure Hour.
Oh, okay. I thought they were someone who looked like this person, Tony Curtis.
No, this is Tony Randall.
Jesus. No, that's from The Good Place. I can tell because of
No,
the
this is
lighting.
Mark Evan Jackson. I mean, this is Tony Randall, not Tony Curtis.
He looks like...
This is Tony Curtis.
Whoa.
This is Tony Randall.
He looks like a tiger as he gets older.
These are different people.
No. That you had an old picture
Oh, yeah.
of...
Yeah.
Yeah, that right there. Doesn't he look like a tiger?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Do you?
Like,
I think it's because he kind of looks like he could be Siegfried or Roy,
yes.
and so he also looks like a tiger through the association. But the correct answer was Randall Curtis, who is not only the creator of Cosmic Wars, he also voices Jim Jam Bonks, which is the Simpsons Jar Jar parody. And Cosmic Wars has gotten a lot less prominent since Disney bought Fox.
Tony Curtis looks like Peter O'Toole.
Yeah.
Who's Peter O'Toole?
Lawrence.
From Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was Obi-Wan.
No, Obi-Wan's in it playing a Middle Eastern person.
Is Lawrence of Arabia not a Middle Eastern person?
No. He's a British...
But he's of Arabia!
Yeah, he moves there. It's a white savior movie.
Oh, fuck that.
It's based on a real guy.
Okay, and then he becomes the Kwisatz Haderach? Does he ride the mighty moonworm?
He rides a camel.
Speaking of Matt Groening.
Yeah, see, this is the poster.
Yes, he does. He rides the mighty moonworm. Yes.
And that's Al Gore.
I mean, he can also ride it. Sure. He's like booking it on a fucking camel.
And there's Alec Guinness right on the left here.
Gonna be real. Booking it on a camel does not look comfortable. That's the moonworm. It wasn't a camel at all.
Trellis Pug has been to the PlayStation Lawrence. The train station Lawrence blew up. I've been to the PlayStation Lawrence blew up.
Al Gore can ride it. He just hasn't yet.
He will. No, he has. He's ridden the mighty moonworm. He's the king of the moon.
In the year 3000.
We don't know that he hasn't already ridden it.
That's true.
Opala Crustiala's in first. Where's Poochie in second? Seasons 3 through 9 make seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through 8 in third. I call the big one Bloggate in fourth. Thanks Scorpio in fifth. Just like Bart in 6th, Maggie's pacifier noise in 7th, Millhouse in 8th, Hunter Epic Trivia in 9th, and the Pimpsons in 10th. Pimpsons once again lost the most points on that question.
Oh, I love that.
No, Millhouse lost the most points on that question, losing 818 points, while seasons 3 through 9, etc., gained the most points by gaining 860 points, because the quicker you answer, the higher you score,
Yes.
but also the more you lose if you're wrong.
Well, wait, I have a sound drop now for the biggest loser.
Comparatively speaking to the Macho Man Randy Savage, you are nothing but garbage, yeah.
Yeah.
Move on. Move on. Move on.
That's fair.
Well, if it's fair.
Yeah.
Let's go to question number 3. Which of these Disney Plus crossover shorts is oldest? May the 12th be with you, Plusiversary, Rogue Not Quite One, or The Good, the Bart, and the Loki? Which
Wow.
of these?
This is a mean question, Flu.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to inflict suffering. That's my whole deal.
And you're doing wonderfully at
Yeah.
it, darling.
Yeah, like, if my deal is inflicting suffering. Also, this was mostly because of I knew Blog would do the whole I hope there's nothing from the last 15 years. And so there is. It's this one. Which of these Disney Plus crossover shorts is oldest? May the 12th be with you, Plusiversary, Rogue Not Quite One, or The Good, the Bad, and the Loki?
Do they ever go to Disney World? I just watched
Yeah.
an
there's
episode where there was a runner about like taking them to Disney World, but they never do.
They do. There's the episode where Edna Krabappel gets Teacher of the Year and Homer breaks into Disney World.
Oh, that's fun.
I guess they don't all go, but Homer does.
Floofle, if you were gonna break into Disney World,
Yeah?
what would you do first?
Rise of the Resistance.
Ah!
I just taunt Kylo Ren.
I love that.
One of you said, May the 12th be with you. 0 of you said, or find Walt's head. These are all real shorts. None of you said Plusiversary. 3 said Rogue Not Quite One. 4 said The Good, the Bart, and the Loki. Oh, no, I'd go to the House of Tomorrow by Monsanto.
Oh, yeah, the Monsanto house.
Or the Kaiser Steel exhibit that was there.
Do you think that the Monsanto people are there?
I could also go to the birthplace of Doritos,
True.
because they were created in Disney World, and Disneyland, and I think I'd have to pay homage to the birthplace of such a momentous gamer snack, as much as I hate matter consumption. Real shorts!
On TikTok, one can find old animations done by the person who made Real Monsters.
Well,
and they're really spooky and cool, because they're all in Ukrainian, because he's Ukrainian.
The correct answer is The Good, the Bart, and the Loki, which aired on January 7th, 2021. Here's the full list of the Simpsons Disney Plus crossover shorts. The Force Awakens from its nap on May the 4th, 1921. The Good, the Bart, and the Loki, July 7th, 2021. Plusiversary. That's not at Disney, that's at Universal. That's at City Walk blog. I didn't say it was the most momentous. I said such a momentous. The Hand Witch is significantly more momentous.
True.
When Billy Met Lisa, which is a Billie Eilish Simpsons crossover on April 22nd, 2022.
Okay.
Welcome to the Club, September 8th. The Simpsons meet the Bocellis in Feliz Navidad. Rogue Not Quite One. And May the 12th be with you is the most recent, which looks like bad Simpsons fan art. Have you seen what May the 12th be with you looks like?
I've seen the little thumbnail.
And bad fan art's a little
Bad fan art has a wonderful place in history.
I want to clarify. Yeah.
The Bible.
I respect fan art. And so I respect going
Star Wars.
I respect the choice to just not alter anyone's animation style.
Yes.
And not make it cohesive. I respect that.
Yeah.
It honestly feels the most on brand at this point, post Family Guy crossovers anyway.
True.
Like, we are past the era where it's like, you know, there's the idea that they would all have a unified art style. But here's what it looks like just for people who haven't seen it.
Oh, I hate that.
Because it was a Mother's Day short.
Why didn't they make everyone in the Simpsons looking?
Because then you couldn't identify that they were...
Well, that's their problem.
They're the ones who own the Simpsons now.
Weird. Animation styles can't all fit together.
I
It's
love.
true.
I agree with you that the better choice is to make it so they all look like Simpsons characters.
Yeah. Or like make the Simpsons all weird in 3D.
Like when
in that
Homer
one
goes through
short.
the wall.
Yeah.
Well, let's see the leaderboard where Apollo Cristiala is in first, despite losing 419 points. Where's Poochie in second? Dank Scorpio in third. Seasons 3 through 9 make seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through 8 in fourth. Millhouse in fifth. Maggie's Pacifier Noise in sixth. Just like Bart in seventh. I call the Big One Bloggy in eighth. Hunter Epic Trivia in ninth. And Pimpsons in last place. On that question, I call the Big One Bloggy lost the most points, losing 735. And Dank Scorpio gained the most, gaining 819 as we go to question number 4. Which of these is not a real Simpsons sports game? The Simpsons baseball, the Simpsons bowling, the Simpsons skateboarding, or the Simpsons soccer?
You mean like a video game?
I mean a real
sports
video game. Yeah.
Okay. I was like an IRL sports game. Can you imagine going to like a baseball stadium and they're like, it's Simpsons baseball?
It's video game. It's video game. But yeah. 3 of them are real. 1 of them we made up.
What do you think the Simpsons baseball would be if it were live?
Like if it was in persons?
Yeah, like
In
if it was
person?
in an in-person thing.
I think
and
you'd
they
have...
had to make a thing to make it like Simpsons baseball, so I'm imagining like certain rules perhaps.
I mean, it would be the Isotopes.
Okay. Oh, Fluval. My God. Fluval,
Yeah.
you've become so radiant.
Well, I was thinking, and so I started
Yes.
really putting off more energy. Yeah, 3 dose! And you're out.
Haha.
Yeah, it'd be like the you have to shave your sideburns. You have to take a serum that grows your head. Like Ken Griffey Jr. Anyway, let's see what you picked. 2 said Simpsons baseball. None said Simpsons bowling. 3 said Simpsons skateboarding. And 4 said the Simpsons soccer. Well, the correct answer, I should say, the one that doesn't exist,
Are you wrong?
is Simpsons baseball. The rest are all real games. And now let's take a look at each of these very real Simpsons video games.
Ha! Did you get tripped up on the knot?
This is the Simpsons bowling.
Okay.
In the Simpsons bowling, it's a 3 trackball arcade game which features characters from The Simpsons and was developed and published by Konami and released on October 16th, 2000.
Ooh,
And
I
it got
kind of hate it.
reissued in 2021 by Arcade 1-Up. And in the opening, it features the inside of Sector 7G with a sign on Homer's chair saying he'd gone bowling as alarms blare, warning of a core breach.
Oh, that's just like Homer.
And in that, you can play as Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, Mr. Burns, Apu, Krusty the Clown, Groundskeeper Willie, and Abe Simpson. And each bowler has different strengths and weaknesses. Mr. Burns is good at throwing a ball with a good hook, while Willie has the most power, and Homer has the best accuracy, and Abe has nearly perfect stats. And also, there's multiple, each bowler has, despite the episode with the Pin Pals, where he cannot throw a ball,
Right?
this game dares to imagine what if he could. And each character has their own ending. And Lisa's ending... Lisa's ending reveals that she's Kang in disguise.
Suffering! We're so happy to be bringing you this suffering, Hunter.
Yes, and the
So
suffering
excited.
continues with The Simpsons skateboarding,
Oh.
which is a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater-esque skateboarding game.
Is this one canon?
What, I mean,
Nose grind. 50-50 grind. 5-0 grind. Nice 50-50 grind.
It sounds like
50-50 grind.
old Harry Shearer.
it is Harry Shearer doing the announcing.
But it sounds like him now that he's old as
It
shit.
does sound like him now.
Late kickflip.
So in this game,
I'm a genius.
Springfield has been
for that thing?
Springfield has been converted into a skate park for the annual skate tour, full of skatable objects and landmarks from the show. And players can choose one of 9 characters available to compete for the grand prize. And each character has 40 moves. And the characters are Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, Nelson, Otto, Frank, Krusty, and Chief Wiggum.
Hello.
No, we haven't done What's the Phone Number for Moe's Tavern yet.
Oh.
No,
Ooh,
Bart's
that
playable.
appears
Don't, no, Bart is very playable.
What is THPS?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh, okay.
No, Wiz, so far what we've asked is where does Homer sleep? Who is the world famous creator of Cosmic Wars, and which of these Disney Plus crossover shorts is the oldest? And which of these is not a real Simpsons sports game?
Yeah. Which is baseball. There's no baseball.
Yeah, exactly.
Because baseball sucks.
In a big bed with his wife.
Yep. And his big bed with his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a layup, Hunter. That was part of why these hard questions start right here, is after a couple easy layups to get points.
Suffering.
And so the Simpsons Soccer
Yeah, he cannot.
was a game where you actually kicked a ball into a physical goal, and there's a screen showing Simpsons-related scenes.
I'm excited for when anthropologists of the future, like, try and interpret what I sleep in a big bed with my wife is.
And there's a Homer statue in the field of play, too.
This is not a video game. Is it a computer game?
It's an arcade game where you kick a real ball.
I mean, you watch it on a video.
Yeah, there's an LCD screen with clear, sharp Simpsons graphics and character sounds.
So, yes, one person did think that he slept in a race car bed. Then Fitbit is a video game. Correct. Fitbit is a video game.
Well, you'll also notice it originally said sports game.
Oh!
To dodge this.
Fluval. I love it when you gaslight our audience, Fluval.
Also,
yes,
the Simpsons, the Simpsons wiki does categorize it as a video game. Also as merchandise, but as a video game. And you have to kick the ball past Homer as many times as you can within the time allowed.
That sounds pretty easy.
So Homer blocking it is what makes it Simpsons. Then look, not all the games are winners. But what this one is, let's go to our leaderboard where Polly Crustala is in first. Where's Poochie in second? Bort in third. Just like Bart in fourth. Millhouse in fifth. Thanks Scorpio in sixth. Pimpsons in seventh. Eighth, Maggie's Pacifier Noise. In ninth, Hunter Epic Trivia.
Hunter Epic Trivia?
No,
Who
that
could
was
that be?
those were based on who answered the question. In first place, it's Apollo Crustiala. In second, Where's Poochie? In third, seasons 3 through 9 make seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through 8. In fourth, Thanks Scorpio. In fifth, Millhouse. In sixth, Maggie's Pacifier Noise. In seventh, My Son's Name is Also Bort. In eighth, Unbaracho. In ninth, I Call the Big One Bloggy. In 10th, Hunter Epic Trivia. In 11th, Bort. In 12th, Just Like Bart. And in 13th, Pimpsons. The player to gain the most points on that question is Opala Crustiala, who gained 592 points. And Bort lost the most, losing 847 points.
Well,
as we go to question number 5.
You're going to have a surgery on your testicles.
James L. Brooks
I'm gonna cut
suggested
up your
using the
scrotum.
script for which Simpsons episode as the basis for a Simpsons movie? Cape Fear, Itchy and Scratchy Land, Camp Krusty, or You Only Move Twice?
Oh, okay.
James L. Brooks thought which Simpsons episode would be a good basis for a Simpsons movie, not the one that came out.
I only remember what happens in Itchy and Scratchy Land. What happens in the other ones?
Borracho, porque señor plow, no es macho, solamente es what? Cape Fear is basically Cape Fear the movie.
I don't know what Cape Fear the movie is. Is it
they go into
spooky?
witness protection and Sideshow Bob tries to kill them.
Oh, that one.
And there's the boat with the rake where he performs Officer and
Yeah.
Gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally Cape Fear. Camp Krusty is they go to a summer camp and it turns into Lord of the Flies.
I love that.
And You Only Move Twice is Hank Scorpio.
Oh!
Because he's a Bond villain, and so it sounds like a Bond movie.
Is Cape Fear a good movie?
I've only seen the Simpsons episode. None of you said Cape Fear. None of you said Itchy and Scratchy Land. 5 of you said Camp Krusty. 4 of you said you only moved twice. The correct answer is Camp Krusty.
Camp Krusty.
As noted on the DVD commentary for the episode, Brooks suggested turning it into a movie after he saw it. However, Al Jean pointed out that if they had trouble filling 18 minutes for the episode, how would they turn it into a movie? But you know, that was question 5, which means it's the halfway point. But before we get to our game, we have to go to Mr. X's muck-raking website. It's all the muck that's fit to rake.
All the muck? Oh, wow, wait, this is really Mr. X's website?
Yeah, they really made the Mr. X website from when Homer became an online citizen journalist.
Amazing.
Quimby's Dirty Pool.
All this sleuthing is really getting...
Trying to load. There we go. Mayor Quimby
out of
isn't
me.
just swimming in corruption. He's swimming in his brand new pool. Swimming like a shark does. Where did Diamond Joe get money for the pool? From the town highway fund, that's where. So next time you hit a pothole, remember where your tax dollars are going for a refreshing dip. And look at the counter. So many people are visiting this website.
Wow. Wait, really?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a GIF. Bagels or donuts? Old donuts. Next time you ask for a schmear on that bagel, you should ask for sprinkles too. Why? A whole lot of cheating at the Quickie Mart. That's why. Turns out the Apu is... No, I think Diamond Joe Quimby is also a reference.
To, like, Diamond someone else?
Yeah, like...
Who was the first Diamond?
There's a mobster named Joe Esposito who was Diamond Joe as well. And that's presumably where it comes from. Is because with Diamond Joe Quimby, it's like, aha, you see, the mayor is a crook.
Haha.
And then that's also what they're saying about Diamond Joe Biden. Police host race riot.
I don't know that they're wrong.
Another blot on the police blotter. Springfield cops have been taking prisoners out of their cells and making them race each other. In another shocker, Springfield's finest have been using the electric chair to cook chicken. That's finger-licking wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they have all the things. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
They're controlling our mind with flu shots. Flu shots never hurt a soul, or have they? A mysterious cabal is using the oft-injected shots for diabolical purposes, including mind control.
Who are you channeling there, Floof?
Obviously, I think you all know who I'm channeling there. He lost a very important lawsuit.
Info suffering.
Yeah.
Diamond Fluval Jones.
I'd make a head for when I challenge him, like I have my, I'm channeling George. Or I'm channeling Stan the Man Lee, but I'm already flushed with rage, so what else would I do?
That is true. You already look enough.
It's
like,
sort of hard to do more. I could add his hair, I guess, but I'm already...
You're the right shade.
I should have done this. That's my angry face. But it can double as when I have to channel him.
I love it.
Excelsior!
Hail Fluval.
You gotta free your mind.
Oh!
Whoa.
Free in her mind. Behold the resplendence.
Behold my resplendence.
Behold it. Are you beholding?
You should be beholding
Behold
it. You should
this
also
little flip.
behold our next segment, because that was question 5.
Flip. Are you gonna do a little flip for us, Floof? Floof? Are you gonna do a little flip? Yeah! Amazing.
Now it's time for our middle segment.
My favorite.
Because it's our game where we inflict suffering on these tickets. And if you want tickets, just send us your address and we'll send them your way. No purchase necessary.
Any address that we're sent.
Your address.
Can you send mail to InfoWars? Probably not, right?
God, please don't.
People would send, like, nasty shit to him,
They
right?
probably have a P.O. box. But...
They should.
No, I mean, they have studios. They probably have some, but I wouldn't do it.
Should we send him raffle tickets?
No. Because that's not what these are, first of all.
What do you think Alex Jones would do if we sent him a bunch of Fluval
He
merch?
probably doesn't. Yeah, they have a
Look at
very
it.
public address. He probably doesn't open mail from random places. Because he's like, it could be a mom.
They definitely have a business address. Hello, Calico Sky.
It's not a Raphael either.
Not a Raphael.
It's not cool but rude. But it is a game where we inflict suffering on these tickets, which would like to be apart.
But we want to
But we
reunite
want to
them.
reunite them because they don't like being together like
Oh.
people with their families on Thanksgiving.
That's so interesting. They're usually, you can see through the dimensional veil a bit.
Yeah, color
they're
temperature's a
full.
little different today. Might be part of it.
He would cry in bankruptcy. All right. Let them get divorced. Let them be divorced. No. Our first ticket, 396.
Oh, the tickets.
607. Did you think Alex Jones? He's already divorced, isn't he?
I think so.
Our second ticket,
Yeah, he is.
396,659. 396,659. Does he? Does he have an onboard wife?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, Erica Wolf Jones.
Ugh. Oh.
Well, he pays
Yeah,
her.
that makes sense.
He pays her $15,000 a month. So.
Damn.
Oh, she does yoga.
Oh! Redactron! Redactron 396,659.
Send us your address. We probably have it, but just to make sure.
We have Redactron's
Okay, then we don't send us your address unless it's changed.
His life. His first wife was driven crazy by being married to him, and who can blame her? See, like, this is me thinking, like, would I be able to be married to
No.
him for $15,000 a month? And I don't think I would
you
be.
you very specifically would not.
I might murder him.
If you in the world where you were married to him, perhaps.
I might.
But that is not this world.
Our next ticket is...
Whoa, you're vibrating. You were for a sec. You're not anymore.
Okay. Our next ticket is 396,870.
396,870.
396,870. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like for $15K, like, could I? Maybe for a couple years.
That's where you just sit
Or
on it and
months.
invest it.
Like, the question is, how much time do I really have to spend with him?
He does spend a lot of time in the studio.
Yeah, and like, I could just get him wasted and he'll fall asleep.
Oh, he's doing that
somewhere.
already. He doesn't even need your help.
Yeah. I could do 2 months. Yeah, he's drinking all day. Yeah, all
Yeah.
we need is enough for a down payment.
Yeah, you just got to dodge having to be on his show.
I mean, his current wife isn't on his show, is she?
That's true. That's true. And you're in Austin, so it's not like you're living in like a terrible place. You're surrounded by terrible, but you're not. You're in the little bubble of tolerable.
Yeah, just put on a
Though I've
wig
heard it's
and
less tolerable
say what
now
you
that
want.
it's gotten way more like techie and Tesla-y.
You can literally say any crazy thing that comes to mind.
I mean,
I love
already-
that. I have a lot to say about frogs, about Fluval. Yeah.
I mean, you only have good things to say about me, though.
Yeah, we are already surrounded by terrible stuff. I know,
That's true,
right?
too. A lot of the tech has left and gone back to San Francisco.
The frogs are turning the water gay and right in time for Pride Month.
That's true.
They're so thoughtful.
That is very thoughtful. You know, and unlike Target, frogs all across the nation are
Yeah,
celebrating
they
Pride Month.
Should.
What's the next one?
396 711.
Oh, thank heaven.
711.
Just imagine a ticket just in one of those hot dog rollers. The frogs are dying the river gay. Like Chicago on St. Pat's.
Yep.
St. Patty's Day, St. Patrick's Day, St. Pat's Day.
Our final
more.
ticket. Oh, Redactron! It got 7-Eleven also?
That makes sense.
Redactron? I probably have a whole stack of here for you.
Yeah. It's the last one. Oh, you're writing it down.
Our final ticket. Sorry, I was marking the ticket
Okay.
set to go to Redactron. 39666.
666?
2.
Oh, 666.
39666.
2.
2.
The number of the beast. 2.
Sacrifice is going on tonight. Love that. Love Pride Cats.
Yeah, send us pride cats.
Yeah, send us Pride Cats. We're so stoked over here because we know our audience, we know our target audience, middle-aged queers. That's right.
And I don't mean the band.
No. We are so stoked for Pride Month because we would like all of your suffering to be devoted to us, trivia. And so all other forms of suffering are competing with our market share. Yes.
Well, it's also just so gauche to inflict that kind of
So
suffering.
gauche.
Like, you gotta do the more sophisticated suffering like trivia.
Precisely.
And now let's go to the leaderboard to see
right.
where we are. Opala Crustiala in first. Where's Poochie in second? Seasons 3 through 9. Makes seasons 10 through 37 look like seasons 1 through 8. Milhouse in fourth, and Un Baracho in fifth. Maggie's Pacifier Noise in sixth. Dank Scorpio in seventh. Do the Blog Man in eighth. My son's name is also Bort in ninth. I call the big one Bloggy in 10th. Bort in 11th. Hunter Epic Trivia in 12th. Pimpsons in 13th. And in last place, just like Bart.
Just like Bart.
And on that question number 5, Un Baracho gained the most points.
Yeah.
And Where's Poochie lost the most points.
Slowly but surely, everything's coming up Millhouse.
Here's question number 6. Which of these Simpsons books is the oldest?
Oh.
Bart Simpson's Guide to Life, Comic Book Guy's Book of Pop Culture, Flanders' Book of Faith, or The Book of Mo?
Wow. This does feel a little bit like saying, like, which was the oldest book of the Bible.
It is.
Simpsons books?
Did you know that in Comic Book Guy's Book to Pop Culture, Jesus doesn't even get resurrected?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that didn't come up until another book.
Well, I mean, it's about pop culture. The
Yeah.
resurrection isn't poppy.
It was a reference to the fact that the first gospel written doesn't have the resurrection in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what a scandal.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Wait, the first one, like, in the book, or the first one, like, historically dated to have been written before others?
No, the first one that the Council of Nicaea put in the Bible.
Did you know that Santa Claus was at the Council of Nicaea?
That makes sense.
I think you might have told me that, Fluval. When you open up my Bible, all these books fall out. Yes.
So Matthew and Luke added resurrection.
That sounds like a Matthew and Luke thing to do.
I mean, Luke turned into a Force ghost, and he's like, oh, Jesus could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Is there an
no.
E.T. in the background
Hunter
there,
said,
too?
I actually know this, but I missed it. I have the book. Well, let's see what you have. It's almost obvious. Bart Simpson's Guide to Life, and that is correct. The correct answer is Bart Simpson's Guide to Life, which is a parody self-help book, which was released in 1993.
Revive DLC.
It was Bart Simpson's Guide to Life, a wee handbook for the perplexed.
Wee handbook.
And here's the synopsis. What is truth, man? Take a bite out of this bitty but beefy package, brimming with flavorized morsels of wit, wisdom, and worldly knowledge, brought to you by the one and only Bartholomew J. Simpson. Get the hard knocks facts of life from the guy who's seen it all, heard it all, done it all, and denies it all. Dedicated to the memory of Snowball 1 whenever we hear a cat yowling at 3 a.m., whenever we slip on a slimy hairball, whenever we inhale the tart aroma of a neglected cat box, we think of you. Intern Forrest had this book, and it was very... Why is this the only one with a wiki page? Weird.
Someone was like, this is
Oh,
my
no, here we go. Secret
favorite
Languages
thing.
has it, too. Oh, and your playful guide to playground playmates. Yeah, see, so, like, the whiny crybaby. So it was all little infographics like this, which for 1993 is pretty ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they're like little memes.
Yeah.
Little memes.
Little memes. And then after the success of that book, they introduced the Simpsons Library of Wisdom.
Oh.
Which was a whole series of guidebooks related to various characters. Bart again kicked that off with the Bart book. Which, has Bart's Top 40, Bart from the Start, facts about various characters, but then diversified out to the Homer book, the Ralph Wiggum book, Comic Book Guy's Book of Pop Culture was next, and then the Flanders Book of Faith. So the order was Bart Simpson's Guide to Life, Comic Book Guy's Guide to Pop Culture, Flanders Book of Faith, and then the Book of Mo was in 2008. And these series came out from 2004 to 2010.
Did John Hodgman?
No, this is not part of his trilogy of more information than you require.
Ah.
I have his first 2 books. I have all 3, and I loved the first 2. They're a great inspiration. As is our leaderboard, where Opala Crustiala is in first and gained the on Baracho again gained the most points, gained 877 points. And Do the Blog Man lost the most, losing 777 points on that question. So it looks like Hunter didn't miss it in terms of getting it wrong. He did know it, he just missed answering it. And yeah, John Hodgman is on Connor's podcast, Tiny Dinos, this very week.
I love
about 2 scientists who are best friends, who are hiding their experiments from the world.
As guest 1 or guest 2?
Great question. Another great question is question 7. Which of these characters is a playable character in The Simpsons Wrestling, The Simpsons professional wrestling video game? Bumblebee Man, Dredrick Tatum, Principal Skinner, or Radioactive Man? There were 18 playable characters. Only one of these is among them. Have you heard of The Simpsons Wrestling at all?
I have
Intern
not.
computer game.
I know that Dredrick Tatum is supposed to be a boxer.
Yes, he's the Mike Tyson analog.
Yeah. Local man thinks wrestling.
Blog thinks it's all of the above. I'll tell you this, it is not all of the above.
That's a good hint. That's a good hint, Floof.
The characters in the game are... First, let's see what you picked. 7 of you said Bumblebee Man, 0 said Tatum, 0 said Skinner, 3 said Radioactive Man. The characters in the game are Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge and Maggie, Barney, Krusty, Apu, Groundskeeper Willie, Itchy, Scratchy, Mo, Flanders, Frink, Mr. Burns and Smithers, King and Kodos, and Bumblebee Man! Marge and Maggie are a duo.
Buzz buzz!
And here's the trailer for The Simpsons Wrestling. And yeah, we can see Maggie fight footage. You can see Maggie enter the octagon.
Ow! Oh my!
You did too. Look at me, I'm Scottish. I wear a dress and play the bagpipes. Usually I'd let you go, but I got a nasty temper.
The graphics actually look worse than the bowling game that was like a lot earlier.
Distinctly worse.
Excuse me while I beat you silly, Mr. Krusty. And please come again.
Now you wouldn't hit a clown, would you? Ow! Hey, hey!
Let me find that Marge and Maggie fight footage.
Yeah, we gotta see that baby throw down. Does Maggie use a gun? Willie looks like he's from the Dire Straits video.
He does.
Hello, CBC. Simpsons Wrestling.
I don't mean to brag, but that was awfully good.
So I guess she can throw Maggie at people. So Maggie's more of a weapon.
This is domestic abuse.
Yeah. See?
I would be concerned that I would accidentally hit the baby.
Right?
Go high, go high,
You're not supposed to do that.
go high, go high.
I do like the vote Quimby ring.
Yeah.
Oh, he has Frink has
What
a gun.
the fuck?
So Frink just blasts people in the ring.
So he has gun.
Yeah. And it seems like you want to fill up your taunt meter to do a super move.
So does that mean you have to taunt them a number of times?
Maybe. I wonder if it's like Def Jam Battle for New York, where you can wipe out someone's health, but you can't win until you hit them with a bottle. Or another object. So it doesn't look like a good game.
No.
It does. Intern Forrest recently played it against Pug with Danny Trejo versus Ludacris, and they both had no health left until they Googled, how do I end a fight?
Is that what was taking them so long?
Yes. Well,
Wow.
one of the times, yes. This was at the Video Game Museum in Oakland.
Great place.
Does Marge have bunny ear bones in this one? No, this was after they decided Marge wasn't a rabbit. Because early on, Matt Groening wanted to reveal that Marge had secretly been a rabbit the whole time
I love that.
to tie it into Life in Hell. Yeah, Luda didn't win.
Yeah.
Danny Trejo did. Machete won. So that's that game. That's the
That's that
Simpsons
game.
wrestling. And so a lot of you got it right. 7 of you got it right. Only 3 of you got it wrong. Let's see who got it wrong by going to our leaderboard. Where Apollo Crustiala holding on to first place with 804 points.
Things aren't coming out,
But-
Millhouse, this question.
Whereas Poochie gained the most points on that question, which is 859, with Change the Channel Marge gaining the second most with 856. And Millhouse lost the most points. It's so true,
That's
Apollo.
right. Welcome to Fluval's Life in Hell. Precisely. Great job, Fluv. I'm so proud of you.
As you should be, as we go to question number 8. The Simpsons released 6 albums full of both original songs and those from the show. Which of these is not one of those albums? Go Simpsonic with The Simpsons, Meet The Simpsons, Songs in the Key of Springfield, or The Simpsons Sing the Blues. 3 of these are real Simpsons albums. One of them we made up. Which of these is a real Simpsons album? Do you know the answer to this one? Intern discography.
I don't, but I wonder if they have are any of them like Homer's little songs that he sings, where they're like Weird Al versions of songs, like Spider Pig
These all predate Spider Pig.
does whatever a Spider Pig does.
Hunter has 2, but doesn't know the other one. Oof. Well, let's see what you picked.
Ooh.
4 of you said Go Simpsonic with The Simpsons. 3 said Meet The Simpsons. None said Songs in the King of Springfield. 2 said Simpsons Sing the Blues. The one we made up is Meet The Simpsons. The rest are real. However, there was a Beatles parody album, or a Simpsons album named in homage to the Beatles, because in 1998 they released the Yellow Album.
Oh, I was so
Yeah.
right. I feel so clever right now.
And the cover to the Yellow Album is an homage to Sgt. Pepper's.
Wow. Songs in the Key of Springfield.
And there was even a double album which featured both Go Simpsonic with The Simpsons and Songs in the Key of Springfield on one album. So if Millhouse bought that, then everything would be coming up Millhouse. Wizworld
But
had
it's
Songs
not.
in the Key of, he thinks.
Hey there. Hi. Hello. Hi there. Hey. Hi. Oh, hi there. Hello. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi there.
Hunter lost Songs in the Key of and Simpsons Sing the Blues in your car accident. Oh no.
Sad. I thought you were gonna say like a car break-in.
I thought it was going to be you lost them in your car and they were still in there, but you couldn't find them.
Ha!
Like they had gotten wedged between the seats or something. Or maybe wedged in our leaderboard, because only 3 of you got that right. Umbracho, Pimpsons, and Where's Poochie got it right, with Umbracho gaining the most points, which is 795.
And taking first
First
place.
Opala Crustiala lost the most points on that question, and which caused them to plummet to second. Your top 5 as we go into our penultimate question are Umbracho, Opala Crustiala, Where's Poochie, Maggie's Pacifier Noise, and Dank Scorpio.
Thanks, Scorpio.
Now here's question 9. You may remember Troy McClure from which of these films? Christmas Ape, Gladys the Groovy Mule, Good Time Slim, Uncle Doobie and the Great Frisco Freakout, or Today We Kill, Tomorrow We Die. You might remember Troy McClure from which of these films?
All of the above?
Maybe.
I know that at least one of them is real. Yeah, I remember one of them. I really want Good Time Slim, Uncle Doobie, and the Great Frisco Freakout to be real. Because that sounds like one of those drug movies.
It does sound very Reefer Madness.
Yeah. And Reefer Madness is a hell of a movie. Very funny.
Thanks, intern Scratchy. That's helpful.
Thank you so much, I'm intern Christy. Thank you so much. Whose son are we simping? Whose son are we simping?
I'm not simping anyone. I don't simp for third-dimensional beings.
That's true. I'm simping for Fluval, who is no one's son.
I mean, I'm decanted from Grand Emperor Aqueon, the boundless enclosure, the endless fish tank, the source of all aquatic life.
You're less of a child and more of an iteration thereof.
That's true, that's true. Anyway, let's see what you picked.
It's more of a trinity.
One of you said Christmas Ape. 4 of you said Gladys the Groovy Mule. 1 of you said Good Time Slim, Uncle Doobie, and the Great Frisco Freakout. 4 of you said Today We Kill, Tomorrow We Die. The correct answer is all of them. Blog was right. Those are all films you might remember Troy McClure from.
Christmas
And the full list of Troy McClure's media is The Boat Jacking of Super Ship 79, Calling All Quakers, Christmas Ape, and Christmas Ape Goes to Summer Camp, The Contrabulous Fabtraption of Professor Horatio Huffnagel, Cry Yuma, David versus Super Goliath, Dial M for Murderousness, The Electric Gigolo, The Erotic Adventures of Hercules, Give My Remains to Broadway, Gladys the Groovy Mule, Good Time Slim, Uncle Doobie, and the Great Frisco Freakout, The Greatest Story Ever Hulud, Here Comes the Coast Guard, Hitler Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Hydro, the Man with the Hydraulic Arms,
Hitler doesn't
Leper
live
in the
here
Backfield,
anymore.
The Makeout King of Montana, Meet Joe Blow, The Muppets Go Medieval, P is for Psycho, Preacher with a Shovel, The President's Neck is Missing, The Revenge of Abe Lincoln, Suddenly, Last Supper, They Came to Burgle Carnegie Hall, Today We Kill, Tomorrow We Die, The Verdict was Mail Fraud,
Wow.
The Wackiest Covered Wagon in the West, Jagged Attraction, Look Who's Still Oinking. Oh, we have also received something. But first, adjusting your cell phone stat. Alice's adventures through the windshield glass. Alice doesn't live anymore. Birds, our fine feathered colleagues. The decapitation of Larry Leadfoot. Designated drivers, the life-saving nerds. Dig your own grave and save. Earwigs, ew. Firecrackers, the silent killer. Fuzzy Bunny's guide to you-know-what. Get confident, stupid. The half-assed approach to foundation repair. Here comes the metric system. Lead paint, delicious but deadly. Locker room towel fight, the blinding of Larry Driscoll. Man versus nature, the road to victory. Meet new, partners in freedom. Mommy, what's wrong with that man's face? Mothballing your battleship. Phony tornado alerts reduce readiness. Shoplifters beware. Smoke yourself thin. Someone's in the kitchen with DNA. 2 minus 3 equals negative fun. Young Jebediah Springfield, welcome to Springfield Airport. Where's Nordstrom? And of course, the TV specials Alien Nose Job, Carnival of the Stars, 5 fabulous weeks of the Chevy Chase Show, Let's Save Tony Orlando's House, Out with Gout 88, The Miss American Girl Pageant, The Simpsons 138th Episode Spectacular, and The Simpsons Spin-Off Showcase, After Mannix, Antiques Rodeo, Buck Henderson, Union Buster, Chair Fancy, Handle with Care, I Can't Believe They Invented It, Pimp My Armoire, The Son of Sanford and Son, 10 is Too Many, Troy and Company's Summertime Smile Factory.
Bold.
Again, Christmas Ape, and Christmas Ape goes to summer camp. And the Celebrity Funerals, Andre the Giant, We Hardly Knew Ye, and Shemp Howard, Today We Mourn a Stooge. Stop the Planet of the Apes, I Want to Get Off, Condos on Mars, and Operation Lice.
Stop the Planet of the Apes, I Want to Get Off is my favorite.
Yeah, that might be my favorite too.
Yeah. Get your...
I mean, they
Dr.
should
Zayas,
do it again.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Oh, Dr. Zayas.
You know that some
Dr. Zayas, Dr.
motherfucker was
Zayas.
like, that's really funny. It sounds like Amadeus. And then the whole sketch came from that.
Yeah, as did our leaderboard. Where Apollo Crestiala has retaken first, with Umbaracho falling to second.
Wow, by like 20 points.
I mean, that's because Apollo Crestiala gained the most points on that question. They gained 885, with whereas Poochie gaining the second most with 870. And Umbaracho only gained the sixth most points with 751. Luckily, but half of our players can actually fully take part in our final question.
Oh!
Because they have to wager points, and if you don't have points, you can't
Wager
wager
your
anything.
points!
Here's a hint from me. This last question is about The Simpsons. All in, baby, says Opala Koala. I mean, look, it's a bold strategy. Will it pay off for Apollo Koala? Only time will tell, as you have 13 seconds left to wager your points. Oh no, The Simpsons, I'm screwed. Here's your last question. According to the Oscar Mayer periodic table of elements, what is the atomic weight of polonium? Is it delicious, meat-sational, pig-rific, or snacktacular?
This is a really fun question, Fluve.
Yeah.
I
well,
commend you.
According to the Oscar Mayer
you.
periodic table of the elements, what is the atomic weight of polonium? I think this is more what the questions will be like next time we do Simpsons trivia. I just was on a real Simpsons video game kick this time.
Ah!
But, okay, a lot of people have answered the question. My baloney has a first name, it's Oscar. My baloney has a second name, it's Meyer. What's your baloney's name?
George.
Okay, well, let's see what people picked. 4 of you said delicious, 1 said meat-sational, none said pig-rific, 5 said snacktacular. Only 1 of you got that wrong. Because the correct answer is delicious, but they will also accept snacktacular. And
My
just-
baloney's name is Jessica, like Lady Jessica.
Just to prove it,
Your
we have
baloney can
video
use the voice.
evidence.
Your baloney birthed the Kwisatz Zadorak.
And grant money could do a lot of good.
Don't you think those youngsters deserve a regulation tetherball?
We can buy real periodic tables instead of these promotional ones from Oscar Mayer.
Now, who can tell me the atomic weight of polonium?
Ooh, delicious?
Correct. I would also accept snacktacular.
Wow.
Well, I guess we have to find out who won our game of trivia. It's the only thing left to do because that was the final question, right? I mean,
Yeah.
surely there's no more questions. That would be silly. Yeah, there's not.
Ah!
In third place, your third place winner is Where's Poochie? You get nothing.
Poochie?
You get nothing. In second place, Anbaracho with 8,076 points. And in first place, Opala Crestiala with 8,118 points.
Yeah, there's a lot of points this this one.
This is a big game for points. Congratulations to Opala Crestiala. We have your address. Unless it's changed. So we'll send you something.
Or unless someone decided to like do a pun on your name, Opala.
Right. So confirm it if it's not you, or confirm if you're someone else, confirm it in the chat. And also, if you're someone else or if you're Apollo Koala, be sure to go to the Sensitive Artist Types Discord tonight.
Do it.
Where they're going to watch Submarine on DVD menu. And be sure to join this channel on Tuesdays for 2 DOS, 2 Furious, where we play Divinity Original Sin 2 with Sensitive Artist Types and Missy Information. And be sure to go to twitch.tv/MaryHooley every Thursday. It's not Wild West this week, but this is an old promo for Mary Houlihan's painting party. It ain't your daddy's painting class.
It ain't.
And be sure to join us next week for another sensational episode of Grand Trivia. But before we go, there's one thing that we all can enjoy. Yes, and not only that, we have received
glorious
yes,
tribute.
this is from Things from the Void.
Oh.
Ah, well, if it isn't the Simps.
That's very
Wonderful.
good, Void.
Wonderful.
So yes, be sure to join us next Wednesday for even more Grand Trivia. We'll see you then. We have your coordinates.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.